How's it going, everyone? And welcome to episode 6 of NLG Rate Your Squads. Now, this week, again, the same requirements. Make sure you've posted a screenshot, as you can see on the screen. Basically, let me explain my team before we do anything. That is not my team. Tiny little bit of a plug, but in the description of this video, you will see, some of the benefits that we have for supporters on Facebook. The team I've got on my screen is 81 rated team. We are currently, as of today, Monday, the 16th of November, running a supporter tournament, which is free. All you have to do is be a supporter, where we'll be giving away a winner on Xbox and PlayStation, a chance to win a hoodie or some FIFA points, depending on what they win. You know, what they choose when they win. So, if the Xbox player wants to win a hoodie, you can have a hoodie, PlayStation hoodie, or FIFA points, so on and so on. But the requirement to that tournament is 81 rated team with no silvers, no bronzes. But anyway, less of that. But if you're interested in that, you know what I mean, become a supporter on Facebook. It's only $3.49 a month. Many more benefits as well, all in the description. Right, like I said, same as every other week. Make sure you post a screenshot from your console. We're not going to go through that again because, you know, you should know by now. This is the 6th episode of this. We are going to get straight into the first one. Better late than never. This is an updated version on the team now. Bruno Martial switch in game. Bring on Witzel and Talisca half time for Fab and Sissoko. Okay, right. First of all, you lucky man getting that in red pick Joe Gomez. Not a bad team, to be fair. Wait there, let me just see. So he plays Martial striker, Bruno centre mid. Okay, that formation for me, Bruno should not play centre mid. But if a 4-5-1 works for you, mate, fair enough. Personally, again, I don't know your budget, but I'm just going to go off an inkling. First thing I'm going to say is stop doing SBCs, mate, because I use Talisca's class like, but you don't want to be having them types of players on the bench. If you're Aubameyang's tradable, I'd probably start him. You could even convert Bruno Fernandes to a... It doesn't make sense why you've got them like that, to be honest, mate. You could just convert Martial to the striker and put Bruno Fernandes, convert him to a centre mid. And then, you could convert Aubameyang to a centre mid and play him right wing instead of Bernardo Silva. He's quite slow. Not a bad team, mate, because you've got that Gomez in there. I'm going to give it a 7. But I think right now, depending on how much you play, I think you could do a little bit better than that, mate. You got some OP players, but St. Maxim, Sissoko, Mendy, Wan-Bissaka's pretty good as well, but not bad. Give it a 7. I think there's a few players you can improve on there. You need to stop doing SBCs, mate. You've got one. I don't know whether he was an SBC or not, but you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 SBC players. That's a lot of coins, mate. I don't know off the top of my head, but that's probably about 500k maybe worth of, SBCs. Right, next team we've got Owen. His budget is 250k. I'd like to improve maybe Dembele. So Dembele's playing right wing. So you need a French player. I'm assuming you play 4-2-3-1 in game. I don't think you play Dembele striker. Ben Yedder centre mid. It's hard to say who you go for really. You could go for Premier League French player maybe. Who could you go with here? You could change your formation, possibly, and have somebody else from... You could go with Di Maria actually, couldn't you? You could go with Di Maria, yeah. I'd probably go with Di Maria if you can get him. He's got that rule breaker card, is it, I think? Or possibly Di Maria. That's a nice team, to be fair, mate. I rate it a lot. Again, another player that's doing a few objectives that he probably doesn't need to. So try and save your coins, mate. But I'd give that one an 8, actually. It's a nice team. There we go. Let's have a look at Ryan's team. Ollie Watkins is a beast. To be honest, me personally, I would not play... Just me personally, I would not play Martial at cam. I like the defence. It's exactly the same as mine, apart from the goalkeeper. I've got Talisca and Paulinho as well. You could maybe get rid of Aubameyang if he's tradable and bring in... I don't rate Aubameyang for the price he's worth. You could... do you know what, mate? There's quite a few players you could go with. Ollie Watkins as well. I don't think them 2 strikers are great. You don't need any links with Paulinho or Talisca because they've got 2 dead links, but they're a hyperlink because of both Brazilian, both the same team. So I don't really know. You could go with a striker. You could possibly, if you could save the coins up, mate, get yourself the rule breaker Teixeira, play left striker. Not bad. I like that team, to be fair, mate. I'm going to give that one an 8.5. People will probably say why, and it's just because there's 6 players in there that I use on my own. 7 players I use Aubameyang. I'm going to replace him with Mane, but very, very nice teammate. Again, just be careful with some of the SBCs. Like that mount's not worth doing. you know, quite a few players there. Again, must be console screenshots. People do not seem to listen. Playing back again with a few changes. Okay, so we've got Guardiola, Ronaldo. That team is just absolutely nuts. Well, I don't even need to assume. I'm not even going to tell you where to improve, mate, because you don't need to. If you could improve somewhere, I could probably say left back with Sandro, but he's clashing. He links with Ronaldo. I'm just going to go out there and say that's a 9.5, mate. That's so good. That's so good. You must have spent some money to get that. That Atal's really good. You could go with an icon at right back. Obviously, you could upgrade to icons, but right now, that team, if you play 4-2-3-1 with Sanchez, Guardiola, CDM, I'm assuming you're going to play Okocha, centre cam. You know, then, you know, do something else with your other 3 players with the, you know, right, left cam and striker. That team's class, mate. 9.5. Best team I've seen so far in the whole 6 episodes we've done. Really nice. Again, you can only improve by using icons. Let's have a look at his team. 200k budget in game. He plays 4-2-3-1. He's got Sabitzer CDM with Ferland Mendy, which is strange. No, he doesn't. He plays Ferland Mendy CDM. Where's Ferland Mendy? He's on his reserves. I don't really understand how that works. Okay, so let's have a look. He plays Inaki Williams striker, Ansu Fati left wing, Bojan Cam, Bellarabi. Right, this is a good team, mate. I like the fact you've got loads of players and that you need to play the game to get as well. Mikuli, Ikunde, the left triangle that you've got there, which I've done a squad builder with. If you haven't checked that video out, make sure you check it out. I uploaded it maybe 4 or 5 days ago with that. Bellarabi, I think he was he an SBC? He was an SBC. You could take the dribbling or the shooting better version. You've got Olmo. It's not bad, mate. I give that one an 8. I like the fact that you've got so many players in it that you'd actually have to play the game to use. In terms of upgrading it, it's hard for me to say because there's players there that you need for links. Sabitzer's really good, mate, but I don't know whether he should be playing CDM for you in the 4-2-3-1. 200k budget as well. And then you're playing long centre-back and Lima. That's not bad. You know what, mate? I'm not going to really tell you where to improve because it's too hard. You could obviously go and get that new Hazard that's come out. But again, you're losing links. So, nice team, mate. Give it like an 8. Right, let's have a look. Saving to buy low for Mateus so I can find a way to fit Messi and get... Okay. Doesn't say what his budget is. But, straight away, Ferdinand... what's his name? I can't even remember what his name is. Is it Alberto? Albert? Or Alberto? We'll go with Brazilian right back. And, you know, he's got middle icon. Is it middle? It is. Middle icon Ronaldo. Messi. Neymar. Informed Rashford. Again, I'm assuming he plays 4-2-3-1. Swap Kante and Rashford and Dembele on 7. You could get Dembele, actually, yeah. That's a nice team, mate. I'm going to give that one a 9 as well because you've got so many good players. But there's a couple of questionable players. 1, 2. Just them 2, really. That Davies at left back's class, mate. Again, with teams like that, it's hard to say who you could improve with. You could go and get Salah. You could play Mane on 7 chem. You know what I mean? There's a few players you could go and get. Right. Got this for players in the club debating getting Son and fitting in a different CDM to Fred as too high CDM is a problem at times. Right, if you're not about Son's play of the month, I wouldn't get him, mate, because it's just a lot of coins for an SBC at this point of the year. We're only, 6 weeks into the game, so I wouldn't. Podence is pretty good. You could get the normal version of Son. Mane, I would advise you to get. CDMs, I'm assuming you play. I understand what you're saying with the high CDMs, but if you got them on stay back and you contain and control your players correctly, it shouldn't be that bad of a problem. But I understand what you're saying. You know, you could improve Fred by going to get Alan's ones to watch card or Inform. Has he got an Inform? I don't think he has, actually, has he? You could get Alan's ones to watch or his normal standard card. You could get the Roads to Final Sanchez as well. I'm gonna rate this team a 7.5, maybe an 8 actually. There's a couple of players in there I like. You could give Varane at right, left centre back as well, and then even get Kante at centre mid, who would get 7 chem, but that'd still be enough. Not bad, mate. Not bad. Right, let's have a look at Dylan's team. 4-2-3-1, usually get goal for in Weekend League. Okay, so CDMs, striker. Them Inaki Williams and Lewandowski are too similar to each other. I know Lewandowski is a lot slower than Inaki Williams. They're both big, tall strikers. So, I'm assuming you're playing Lewandowski striker. If you're not, mate, then I don't know what you're doing with him. But you've got to play both of them striker, mate. So for me, I would take one of them out. If Lewandowski's tradable, you could possibly sell him and go and get Douglas Costa's rule breaker, put him as a left forward, and he gets 7 That's what I'd do personally. Centre backs, Varane, Ferland Mendy. Right centre back, you could go with. In fact, that's not that bad, to be fair. I'd probably go with that, yeah. I'd give that one an 8 as well, mate. Nice team, but you need to. They're too similar, them two players, even though one of them's got a lot more pace. Right, let's have a look at Jordan's team. Kick off like this. 1.9 mil to spend. Don't plan to spend it. I'll be selling up for the weekend. Okay, so he's got 1.9 mil. I don't know why he's told me he's got that if he's not going to spend it. Okay, he's got that Lacazette in, so he plays Lacazette. Okay, so he doesn't even play Lacazette. He subs on Messi. He's got Messi on the bench there, which is the lucky, very, very lucky. He's also got Sanchez there. If he's untradeable, I'd get him in. He's better than both centre mids you've got and that Mole as well. Sanchez is broken. Let's have a look how you're playing game. 4-1-2-1-2. Alan, you need to get Sanchez on for him, mate. He's well better. I don't know whether you're playing for chemistry, but if you're subbing Messi on, you might as well sub Sanchez on as well. I rate your defence. I think that's really good. Your goalkeeper, Alisson. I've not used him, but I've heard bad things. I don't think he's meant to be that great. So you could possibly go and get. You couldn't even. Well, yeah, you could, because you could just put Ferland Mendy left back, Varane left centre back, Joe Gomez right centre back, and then right back you could get Wan-Bissaka or Kyle Walker, and then put Lloris in goal. I give that one an 8.5, mate, because you've got actually quite a nice few decent players there. But definitely get Sanchez in instead of Alan. Maybe Cam is a good player, but maybe you could improve him as well, mate. Yeah, nice team, nice team. Right. Okay. He's done well for player picks there. I've had absolute shite. Guardiola, Salah. Lovely defence, by the way. Lovely defence. Got that Talisca. He's got them three there would be in my team. I love Talisca. Paulinho is an absolute brute. Let's have a look what he's got here. Right, compare that to that. Basically, Fernandes. This one would be my team. Bruno Fernandes is the only player there that you could arguably say is better than any of them. But even then, I wouldn't say he is. 4-3, which switch to 4-3-3 in game. Fernando's Cam, Guardiola stay back centre mid. Okay, and he's also bought 87 Sol Campbell. I'm going to give that one an 8.5. Nicky, I really like the teammate. Obviously, you could improve the Hazard, the new road to the final one as well. But I'd go with this one, mate. I think the three Brazilians are unreal, mate. Alex Teixeira's an absolute beast. Right, mate, this was the tourney. Might switch to this if it's any good. I have 40k in coins. Might sell my other team at least 200k. Okay, so Gabe is someone that is participating in the tournaments. And I think he's moderating it as well. I'm sure he is. That team is solid, isn't it? Look at the bench as well. That Cunha, the Cam is really good. Teixeira, Richarlison, Tyson, Rodrigo, Telles. I like it, mate. You could even sell that Telles that you've got there, he's tradable, and then buy the Man United version would be cheaper. Because that Telles should be a little bit inflated at the minute because the new Felipe Janssen left mid card. Is it an objective? No, it's not, sorry. It's a SBC. Nice. Because I know it's for the tournament, I'm going to give you the 8.5. In general times of the year, based off what you've got for your coins, I would give it like a 7. Because I know you play the game quite a lot. I know you spend some FIFA points. So you can do better, Gabe. Stop doing SBCs and start improving your team, mate. But that's a nice team for the tournament. Really nice team. That defence is solid. CDM, really good. I'm sure he's got 5-star weak foot. Acuna, really nice. Right, let's have a look at Aaron's team. 4-2-3-1 in-game. Felix, De Jong, Depay, Llorente, tradable. Okay. Llorente is tradable. Who could we improve and get instead of him? Probably no one. So you probably can't replace him just because the fact that you know he's linking with certain players. Well, he's not even needed really, but you could get anyone, couldn't you? But I think he's quite good. Depay in form. I'm assuming he plays only the attacking positions. João Felix. Could you improve him? Who could you sell and get? Who could you get? Do you know what, mate? I can't even give you any advice on that because I don't really. You've got like. Because you've got so many different nations. Like, you've got a French league team. French league players with no French players. You've got a Spanish league team with two French players. And then you've got two Spanish players. Your team's got so many nations. It's a nice team, mate. It's just going to be hard to link with new players. Again, I couldn't say. Because it's so hard to link players. It's striker. Obviously, you could get someone different. Sell Felix and maybe get... I don't even know you could get. Do you know what we're going to do? We're going to check FUTBin. We never check FUTBin. This is going to be the first time ever on NLG Rate Your Squads where we check FUTBin. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go leagues, top 5, positions, striker. Okay, so you could get... no one. That is literally... João Felix is your best option, mate. So, yeah. Can't say nothing with that. I'm going to give it to 8.5 because I actually like the team a lot. Really nice. I've got that Muriel. I'm going to try him out a little bit more. I've been using him in Weekend League as a sub. Right, next team we have got is Jax. Got 15k, but I want to get Road to the Finals, Akaria and a Kanji. Okay, well, do you know what, mate? I'd agree with you on that. You could have done with that Bellarabi. I don't normally advise SBCs, but he would have done quite well if you go down that route to the Bundesliga. And exactly what you've said with the Akanji in the Road to the Finals, Akaria. Again, I'd agree with you on that. Personally, this little triangle that you've got here, I'd get rid of it, mate. Joe Gomez. Oh, I don't know. I'd actually avoid that and go completely different. Can't say he's good, but you can get better. Digne's too slow. Laporte's not amazing. And he doesn't even need the link Hernandez. So I'd get rid of that left side of your team. And potentially go with Llorente, Jordi Alba, and Ramos. If you can save the coins, that's what I'd do, mate. Giving that one a 7.5, it's a nice team. Goretzka is a beast. Right, Jason. Got 50k to spend. I want a solid side where I can start CR7. Not have to sub them on all the time. All players are tradable. If Ronaldo is tradable, I'd sell the whole team and just build a new team. Like you've just said, look, your whole team's tradable. Sell everyone, mate, and just build around Ronaldo. Keep Mendy, buy Varane. Ronaldo, if you'd have to, you know, he links with Bruno Fernandes, so you can get him in. If you put Bruno Fernandes, what you're best doing is, mate, change the 4-2-3-1. No, sorry, the 4-5-1 second variation. It's the easiest way to get chemistry. Put Ronaldo at striker, Bruno Fernandes left cam, and then, you know, someone else right cam that's going to link with Ronaldo. Pogba centre mid, and then you get your little triangle of links there. And then obviously in game, just change. You can still use Dembele as well. That's what I'd do personally, mate. I think I'd just buy a whole new team, considering you've got Ronaldo sitting there and this is all tradable. I'd definitely buy a whole new team. That team alone, though, is really good, mate. I'm going to give that a 7.5 out of 8. Actually quite nice. But there's loads of ways you can improve it if you sold your whole team. Especially if that's all tradable and Ronaldo's untradeable. Definitely build around Ronaldo, because he's endgame pretty much, isn't he? Dylan, let's have a look at your team, mate. Play them on Sun, rate it, but again, I wouldn't advise people sinking that many coins into a SBC. Again, someone else who's 1, 2, 3 SBCs, 4 SBCs. Try and avoid doing them if you can, mate. I'm assuming you play that in game. If you do, Bruno Fernandes is a little bit too attacking to play that position, so I would arguably say sell Havertz, play Bruno Fernandes, Cam, and even use the Henderson you've got on your bench now, mate, or go and buy, if you can get Kante, or even Fred. Fred's really good. Sissoko is really good as well. Right centre-back, get rid of Laporte if you can and try and get yourself, save the coins up for either as rule breaker or give Van Dijk. Left back, get Alex Telles. Rest of the team is pretty good, mate. I give that one an 8. Nice team. I'd love to see how that Sun plays. I haven't used him. I wouldn't do him because I think he's too expensive at this point of the game for an SBC, especially when Icon SBCs are coming at the minute as well. Right, is that the last team? It is the last team, yeah. Let me just make sure that we haven't missed anyone, and then we'll have a look at the last team. Right, this is the last team. Last team is Zane's. 230k to work with. Okay. To be fair, mate, you could improve a lot. Royce is really good, but again, you could improve on him. Again, I don't know how much your team's worth in a sense, and I don't know how much of it's tradable, but there's a few players that you can get. That Koundé, I think, is the La Liga. You could get him and change the right side of your team, or even your left side, and get Mendy to link with him, and then you could get Upamecano at right centre-back. In goal, you could go with Ter Stegen, who get a link with both the La Liga French centre-back, and obviously Upamecano. No, he wouldn't link with Upamecano, would he? You could get Lloris then. I'd change a few things, mate. I think Mbabu's gets used because of his pace, Klosterman pace. Kimmich is really good. Albert, not bad. I think right now, mate, your team is a bit... I'm going to give it a 7. That's what I'm going to rate it. But I think you've got players there that you just seem to be building around, like with that little triangle of players. You've got Varane. If he's tradable, sell him. If he's not, get him in your team. You've got Kante. Kante links with Varane. Ferland, Mendy. There's your little triangle of players that you need. Lloris in goal. You know, Upamecano still gets the links. Quite a few players you can improve with, mate. But yeah, that's what I'd give yours. A 7, maybe 7.5. Try and not build around too many untradeable players, especially SBC players. Try and avoid them, especially this early on in the game, because it'll just fuck it over completely. But yeah, that is going to be it. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to drop a thumbs up. The target is normally 20 likes. We're actually going to raise it to 25 because we've been smashing 20 likes recently. I am going to bring out another video on Wednesday. Like I said, the schedule for YouTube uploads now is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Any type of videos you'd like to see, drop a comment down below. Make sure you check out the link in the description to all my socials if you're not following already. Like I said, we stream every single day except for Wednesday, and we're actually streaming on mornings now on the weekends as well to play our FUT Champs. This weekend coming up, we will be streaming FUT Champs, and the top star sender on the stream will be getting to choose what team I use for FUT Champs. It could be anything from a bronze team to, you know, an absolutely amazing team. They will get the choice. If you want to get involved with that, you can do. Like I said, go and follow all the links in the description. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, don't forget to drop a like, and I'll see you all next time.